Hello, child of God. The Lord wants me to talk to you. If this video is for you, it's because you've been drinking and taking advice from people that, led to trouble in your life, and then you regretted it. So the whole lesson here to be learned, what God really wants to impress on you, is that you start thinking about the consequences to your actions. Okay, like think about the consequences your actions will produce if you make certain decisions, okay? Especially when you're under the influence of alcohol, okay? Because you can make a decision in haste, quick to get angry because your mind is altered from drinking the alcohol. And then once you're not angry anymore and no longer drunk, now you're sober, you end up regretting the thank you, Holy Spirit, regretting the decisions that you made. Okay. The word of the Lord is coming from Esther chapter 1, where King Xerxes was celebrating and having a banquet and offering unlimited alcohol access to everybody in all the provinces of his kingdom. Okay. And he was really drunk. He was merry. He was happy. And he sent for Vashti to come in, wearing her crown and everything. And she refused to come. So he was advised, to banish her, thank you, Holy Spirit, from the kingdom, from the king's presence, okay? And no longer to be recognized as the queen. So he agreed and went through with the decision, okay, having marked the decision with his signet ring, which means it cannot be revoked, not even by the king himself, okay? So this decision was irreversible, okay? The good thing is that, after he sobered up and he wasn't angry anymore and he was like mourning Vashti, he missed Vashti. He wanted his queen. He wanted a queen. So they thought of a solution. Okay, this happens twice in the book of Esther. Okay, how permanent decisions, sometimes you can't undo these permanent decisions, but the Lord will provide a solution, okay, to turn the situation around. And so, although you may have, consumed the alcohol, made some hasty decisions, reacted to a breakup or something like that in a manner that, if this is hitting home, give it a like, or not, whatever. God knows, okay? And, you don't want to react out of character or start being rebellious toward the Lord, deciding to have alcohol because you're going through a breakup. Or let's say even if the Lord had asked you to let a certain somebody go, to ask you to let go of a marriage that was sent from the devil to hinder your spiritual walk with the Lord, or like your true calling, okay, for your life, okay, but you're grieving it, and now you're making the decision to drink alcohol. Now that's different from what happened with Xerxes, okay, because well, actually maybe it's not, because Queen Vashti, she didn't honor him, so she had some sort of attitude problems. She had, I'm not saying that you have to get rid of your wife just because of an attitude, okay, but the thing is, she wasn't the right queen, okay? She wasn't the queen fit for King Xerxes, okay? And so Esther was put into position, okay? Esther was crowned queen. And really the moral of this video, you may be taking a lot of things from this video, but The point is supposed to be solely to, think about your decisions. Okay? Think about, yes, your decisions before you make them. Okay? Because the consequences are real and sometimes irreversible. Okay, and again, that's not to discourage you to think that, oh, it can't be fixed, because nothing is impossible for God. The Lord can fix it. He can fix anything. But it's to encourage you to really start thinking before you act. Okay, thinking before you speak. And stay away from alcohol, because it can loosen your tongue. It can very easily open the door to anger, okay? And resentment, and then making decisions out of haste and anger.